Hello, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Duel Links video. And now I'm going to continue this conversation. It was slightly cut off in the last video, but fortunately I upload like hell a lot, so shouldn't be too much of an issue really. Anyway, as I was saying, I usually go for the cards that I want. And now obviously it's easier if I maximize which boxes have the most support that I want. But, I mean, if a card is being used against me a million times, that's obviously going to make me want the card too. So, 4,000 gems spent on Wall of Disruption? Yes, I'm more than willing to do that. More than willing, I proved it, I have the evidence. You guys have seen the evidence. It's on screen a lot. But yeah, I don't really like the idea of going through a box for just one card. And now, I do think that for card collection purposes, it might be okay to go after Karma Cut, but I still haven't made a decision on that. And I'm still hesitant to actually use Karma Cut in that way. Because I mean, getting Karma Cut just because I want the other cards for card collection, I don't need to put in gems for a single card. And just because I can get get more of a card collection that way, it's just ridiculous. Yeah, it's very ridiculous, I swear. You know, I didn't expect to win this duel. I was very surprised to win. Anyway, at least I won. Alright, so as I was saying, I generally try to be responsible with my resources, especially knowing that I'm not really going to get a lot of them in the future. The more I level up characters, the less gems I will be able to get. And since I know that, I'm trying to be careful. However, I do admit that there is still that cap, and if I'm around halfway to the cap, I'm probably going to want to spend some gems. I mean, every so often, I will be able to save up resources. But if I save up those resources, I will eventually hit a point where I become impulsive, and I impulsively spend my resources. Which is ridiculous, but I don't know, in this game maybe that's not such a bad thing, considering the cap on gems. I mean, I have been known to be capable of saving up a lot. Like, I've saved up for months in Vanguard 0, same with Magia Record, but no matter what, I always hit that point where I cannot stop myself from spending something. And it's sometimes worth it. Other times, well, I have to recover afterward. No, I've done the same thing in Gems of War, where I just spend resources, even though I probably shouldn't. Though, in the case of Gems of War, I don't really, I don't have many issues there, because it's not really a gacha game, exactly. However, there is a gacha system in the game, which is pretty much just like all the other gacha games, except it's easier to get the resources you want. Yeah, it's easier to get the resources you want in Gems of War. Now, I don't know how much longer Gems of War is going to last, considering I've heard that the player base keeps decreasing. And the revenue has gone down, so I don't know how they are going to handle that. And now, someone was like, if the revenue goes down, they'll have to change their ways, right? And I'm just sitting over here like, no. They could just decide to shut down the game instead. You absolutely think that a game can be saved just by losing money? A game losing money can mean they just shut the game down. That could just be the end of it. No, I don't think I'd mind too much if gyms were shut down, but it wouldn't please me. It would just be easier to heal from it compared to the other games that I lost that shut down. Compared to those, I think I'd be a bit better off. Not to say I want that to be the case though, because I don't. Okay, Shooting Star Dragon is back. Yeah, your ass is going to get kicked. So be prepared for that, or don't, I don't care. Anyway, yeah. Now I try to have a balance between I want this and this is what is actually considered good. I try to reach a sort of middle ground with that. So I'm not just using gems or resources on things that aren't that good. I mean, I just try to get a balance of that. Here in this game, I'm not sure how well I'm pulling it off, but I did have 4,000 gems at one point, so at the very least, there's some evidence to be seen that I do have some self-control. Although there was some indecision that played a role in that. And then the indecision was fixed by I got my ass kicked by Wall of Disruption. Okay, this guy right here is one of the most evil people of all time. I say as I roasted him like hell yesterday. Well, I know that I roasted him, but that doesn't mean anything. I roast a lot of characters in this game. He's not special. Yeah, he's definitely not special at all. Okay. Also, I've only done 2 raid events, so I don't really think my opinion means much, considering I've only done 2 raid events. And this is one of them. I mean, this is the second one. And obviously the first one was the Quattro raid event, which is the only comparison I can actually make, because it's the only other one I've done. Although I went batshit there. I didn't have to do what I did in that game, but I did it anyway. During that event was just insane. Okay. I'm going to get rid of that. Actually, maybe I should just not do that. I've already done it. Too late. Too late. Okay. I'm going to attack you now. And there is no escape from my attacking. So be prepared or don't be prepared. I don't care how prepared you are or not prepared or whatever. Oh, this is amazing. I definitely think I'm doing better in this raid event though. Then again, I definitely did go overboard with the Quattro raid event, which I think counterbalanced my newness as a player. The insanity was more than needed. You know, it was definitely more than I needed. But it was nice. It was hilarious. It was fun. I'm not sure how I feel with this event though. I'm actually considering going in the same direction. I mean, it's going to be a while before Yusei's level maxes out. And I'm considering trying to max out his level with this event. I don't know if I should actually stick to that or not. Dude, I just... Okay. I think I just dueled him though. I'm pretty sure that that was mine. No, wait. Actually, hold on. What? Yes, it was mine. Yeah, I was so distracted because I'm just like, was that an assist or what? No, wait, that couldn't have been an assist. I mean, I don't know, I get confused sometimes. Yeah, I do get confused. Okay. Listen, dude. We're going to have to come to some sort of understanding by the end of this. And I hope you are willing to cooperate with that, because if you aren't, too bad. Okay, I see, a 2100 attack monster. I got rid of it like it was nothing, so you probably should address that, considering how easily I defeated it. Oh my god. This is definitely harder. Yeah. I managed to get into the hundreds of thousands, which is amazing. I very rarely get this far. Okay, well that's... Well, I see how I see what you're doing, I see what you're saying. I don't have anything that can take that down. Which is the most disturbing thing I have ever said so far. Okay, I'm just gonna put this on the field. I don't know what to do though, because I mean, you'd think I'd be able to destroy something with only 1700 attack. But that depends. Okay, hold on. I can still win this, dude. Okay. I'm gonna put this on the field. Wall of Disruption is coming for your ass. Alright, seriously, dude? You're trying to win. Oh dear. Yeah. Thinking you can just win. How dare you? How dare you try to win? How dare you? And no, I know he's harder now, but I mean, to be fair, I've lost against him like once or twice. Honestly, I'll probably lose against him more than I did yesterday, but that's in the future and that's not now, so I guess I wait. You know, my favorite thing about the Quattro raid event was Quattro's fans liking him exactly as he is. He didn't have to hide anything. They still liked him for who he is. Everything. That was awesome. I liked that. Though I don't know if that quite applies in the same way with me. I guess we'll have to see. Okay. Shooting Star Dragon is here to kick your ass. I'm not as bad as Quattro outside of Duel Links and other card games. It's mainly competition that drives me to the kind of shit you've seen in these videos. Otherwise, well, honestly, I've actually seen far worse than just how I am in this game. Like, you think I hate losing? Well, I am definitely far from being the worst at handling that. Trust me. I have seen some very terrible people lose, and they just flip their shit. Okay, I see. I've got Dimensional Prison, by the way, so if you're planning anything stupid. I don't think I'll be able to end him here. I don't think I'll be able to end him, but we will see. We will see what happens. Okay. I got one extra attack, I think, which is not much, but it's something. I don't know. I mean, first off, do you need a tuner to attack to begin with? Okay, that just does not help me at all, dude. You are disgusting. You're barely a... Okay, whatever. My turn's over. This is done. We're finished. Okay, that was bad. That was so terrifying. That was so bad. That was so awful. Okay. Well, like I was saying, I'm not as bad outside of card games and other competitive play. Now, obviously, if I want to be competitive, well, it's probably more likely to happen in a card game as opposed to anything physical. But, I mean, it could happen at any point. Anyway. Yeah, I'm not actually that bad. It's just I go nuts in games for entertainment purposes. You know, I've got that infinity symbol. I've got 277 of those. I haven't been using them, which is honestly hilarious considering what I think they're used for. You know, yesterday I wasn't even sure what they're used for, and then I'm like, what? Dude, look, like right there, they're used for that. What? My brain is just, it's not always here, I tell you. I tell you. Like, I just sit here assisting people, and that's about it. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I will come back in another video once I'm done grinding. So, I will see you guys in my next video.